Last year, I shared with you a way that you can make an image hub to copy and paste things that you use on a regular basis into Classkick. So, since I teach math, then I do have a lot of math images that I want to access without having to struggle too much. And the way that I put them into one big hub is I took those images and put them into a Google Sheet, and then I published it. And if you publish that Google Sheet with images inserted into those cells, you can right click, copy, and paste into Classkick. And even the kids could use a hub if you have items in there that you want them to access on a regular basis. So for math, I have some geometry things, some pre-calc things and formulas that we use on a regular basis. For algebra, I just have a couple things. And the new thing that I added just in the past 2 days is I added some shapes. So the one thing that is lacking in Classkick, if you like to create directly in Classkick, is it doesn't have shape tools in it. So I finally bit the bullet and made a whole bunch of shapes in my Google Sheet hub. And I didn't put those shapes into direct cells like I did for my other mathematical images. I just used drawings. Drawings don't look as clear as a regular image inserted into your Google Sheet. So for a protractor, I definitely would not want to use a Google drawing, but for a basic shape, it doesn't matter if it has a little soft blur to it. And then I can overlap those drawings, and my items in my hub don't have to take up so much space. So we have, let's see, what do we got? We got rounded rectangles with a black border. We have rounded rectangles with no black border. We have sharp edged rectangles with a border, without a border. We got frames with a border, frames without a border, circles and callouts with a border and without, and then some arrows there on the end. And then also in the plain shape hub that I created that doesn't have the math in it, I also put some dashed lines as well. So a couple of dashed lines, but I got tired of doing it. So I might add some more dashed lines in it, but for now, that's what we got. And I'll just show you how things work as far as these drawings are concerned. For every single one of these shapes that I have in here, I did insert and I did drawing. And then all of my shapes were created in here. So I'm going to double click one for you. Let's do the purple call out. And then this is where it's created. And saved. And then they overlap over each other. And that doesn't matter because you can still grab overlapped images. Also, that black border that you see, that doesn't really show up inside the actual Google Sheet. That only shows up in the published version, and it doesn't get pasted with your image in Classkick. So I'll show you how you can isolate something really easily. So this light green circle or circle frame, I am going to right click, making sure my arrow is over top of that light green, and I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste it, and it picks it up perfectly. That overlapping is really nothing to worry about. Maybe I want a purple circle, so I'll right click the purple, copy that circle, and paste it in, and it works pretty good. I try to size things up as far as the frames are concerned, so they will fit around the other shapes that I have. So the circle frames fit the circles, the rectangular frames will line up with the rectangles, and they are scaled with the rectangles on the previous tabs. All right, so you can go ahead and on one of these pages, I do have the link for you to grab so that you can make your own copy of the Google Sheet. And then you can double click all of these overlapped images and change them and tweak them to your liking. You could add more of your own stuff, or you can also, as I said, do insert image directly into the cell if you want to make sure that whatever you're using is crisp and clear. So let me know if you have any questions. It's a little bit late and I'm tired of making these shapes the past 2 days. So if I wasn't that clear, let me know if you have any questions and I'll try to explain it a little bit better. And that's it.